I take something every day, and I have taken this.
Well, I've had this now for over 15 years, I believe.
Oh,
now.
you're kidding.
Every year we improve it.
No,
And
but I start my day, and I have good vitamins that I take, whole food vitamins that I take. But I actually drink. This is my breakfast drink. So because I have to take,
Every day
when I'm eating, I've got to put it all in me because I'm going for a workload.
These are the fermented foods, the vegetables, and the grasses.
Pass that down to her.
They're the most alkaline foods known to man, including
Here you go.
wheatgrass,
Put water in it first.
barley grass, alfalfa, as well as spinach and kale, and broccoli and cabbage and carrots and beets. It has these powerful vegetables because, quite honestly, most people don't get the servings of vegetables that they need.
No.
Now, some people, when they eat vegetables, they get gas, they bloat, they swell. And in fermenting the vegetables, we literally, they're pre-digested for you. We have special fermentation vats. We add organic molasses as a prebiotic that are digested. Don't worry, it's not sugar in it. There's 1 gram or less of sugar per serving. There's hardly any sugar, but we ferment
good.
the grasses and the veggies, and we pre-digest them so that they're literally broken down and absorbed, assimilated very easily into your system.
Right,
It
okay.
unlocks the nutrition, and it doesn't have the nightshades. So many of these
This is
green
important.
products have the nightshades. Remember, the thing that really was my major thorn in my flesh that triggered the psoriasis were the nightshades, especially the peppers and the paprika and even tomatoes. For some people, if you have autoimmune disease or osteoarthritis, the nightshades will usually inflame your system if you drink them every day or eat them every day.
And ours is the only greens that you can get in the world. That has been fermented without those nightshades.
That's
and it's
amazing.
We're
organic.
it.
Everything
and
in there
it's
is organic.
And what I do is I take a scoop of this and the reds, and I mix them together. I do
The
that.
reds have your anti-aging fruits, and people will say, well,
That's
Wait a
what
minute.
That's my drink.
I'm not
This is what I
taking the
drink
red.
I do
You need
every
to
day.
put 'em
I take
together.
the green.
Right here.
well, you put them together because you're getting your anti-aging fruits with
That's
it.
what I do. every
The
day.
minute I heard anti-aging, you know,
Jim.
when you get my age, you're
Jim,
going to do anything
I've been
anti-aging.
trying to tell him this is what I drink every day on the show. You want to know what's in my red cup? They all have coffee around me, or Jim's always have a coffee. Sasha has her coffee.
Don't confess my sins.
Well, I have to because you confess mine too. So, but anyway, no, seriously, this is what I drink. This is what's in my little red coffee cup every single day. When you see me drinking out of this little straw,
Is that why you're so young? I got to take it to keep
It's-
up with you, babe.
But even still, we don't want you to do this every day.
No, but
we
I mean
want
when
you
I-
to
when I-
take
my
one
taping
day a
days.
week
Yes.
off.
Right, take at least
Because
a day a week.
anything you
Right.
do every day will begin
Again.
to not have effects.
Okay,
So you want to
that's
give your
good.
body a break at least once
Now,
a
I
week.
take this every day, the green. Can
Why
I
don't
get
you
this?
start
We're gonna
taking a
Sundays
day
off. I
off?
You
decided
take a
today.
Sunday off. But
Yeah.
again, what this does,
Oh, yeah, I do take Sunday.
These are
I actually take Saturday and Sunday off.
Okay,
these are
that's
super,
okay.
These
That's
are
okay.
super alkalinizing vegetables and grasses. Now, the reason I didn't combine
My
the
body
fruits-
says thank you when I take
Me
this.
Well,
too.
praise
It does.
God.
Me
And I don't-
too.
It's just
Me
like
too.
my body wants it.
Right.
It
And that's
does.
what so many of my
Me too.
patients love about it because it's so it's pre-digested for you. And the reason I didn't put the fruits with the veggies is because the vegetables are fermented. If you ferment fruits, you
This
can get
turns
alcohol.
to wine.
So we don't want to do that, and we don't want to ferment our fruits.
I told Don, I said, well, maybe we should. It'd be a bestseller.
But it has the powerful probiotics in it, and it has the enzymes. So many people, especially people over 70, about 2/3 of their pancreas ability to digest is gone. They don't digest well. So this is pre-digested for you.
That's
and so you don't get the
good.
bloating and gas and that so many people suffer from eating veggies.
Yeah.
So what's in this?
Well,
Barley.
But it tastes so
where's the
good.
red?
It's all the
ground.
good and none of the bad. That's what's
the
in
reds
it.
contain the pomegranate, which is that super powerful fruit that is one of the most, the highest, some of the highest antioxidants, as well as blueberries, raspberries, acai berry, apples that have the quercetin in it.
Amazing.
It also has the beets in it. Beets are so important for.
It's got blueberry.
Nitric oxide.
Blueberries like the God-blessed berry.
Blueberries are one of the most
I don't
important
know why.
berries for the brain. They help the brain tremendously.
And
Everything I read is
Yeah.
blueberry.
It
We
was
love the
so good for the
blueberries.
brain.
They're
It's so
excellent.
good.
And they're in this, and I'm not taking it.
Well, we want you to take it.
Yeah, you want to do it.
I've tried to tell you, but you
We're
didn't.
serving some to the audience to try.
I know. There we
At least
go.
we'll get you healthy
Good.
today,
Give them
all right?
some energy. They need it.
Try this.
They've been sitting here
for hours.
It's
yes,
our
that's what we
anti-aging
do.
fruits and our
This is actually
fermented veggies and
this
grasses.
is a great taste.
It is,
Doesn't
and
it
it's all
taste
organic.
Excellent.
And
No,
people
it
don't
had to.
believe
It had to pass the Mary Colbert
That's
test.
right. Mary's got a very sensitive
I have a
palate.
very
it is?
sensitive palate.
Used to, years ago, when I came out with my greens, patients would say, Dr. Colbert, this tastes like the grass that's up under my lawnmower. And so I said, okay, and so I've worked and I've tweaked it. Now
It's
our
so
grasses
good.
and greens actually are flavored with organic stevia, organic cinnamon, and they
Cinnamon.
taste good.
Yeah, I can taste that.
And even
My-
my
So good.
grandbabies, my 4- and 6-year-old, love the taste of it.
One bottle of it for a donation of $45.
Okay.
But if you actually do a 1-year commitment, it's
Yeah.
for $40 every month.
Let's go over here. I need
squat.
some high shoes. Doctor's a lot taller than me. People always say, Jim, I didn't know you were so short. Well, you go stand next to the doctor here and you'll see how tall I
Dr.
am.
Don is nice and tall.
Now tell me
Here's your shoes, honey.
again. Now is this some of the
Yes.
stuff that's in this?
Well, yes, we have the raspberries, the blueberries, acai berries, apples,
Here, Laura, you're really into
pomegranate,
this. You come. You
Oh,
help.
I love it.
cranberries.
I
The
love it.
cranberries are in there. There's the cranberries there, as well as we have the beets. The beets are so important for nitric oxide. It keeps those blood vessels nice and pliable. And so what I do in the morning is my girls have it for me when I come to the office. Literally, when I
Yes.
walk in the door, they have it shaken and ready.
I've seen them
My
do
greens and
that.
my reds. They hand
Yes.
it to me. I swig it down, and literally I get the burst of energy, mental clarity.
Yes.
Now
for
you
the
make
whole
it
day.
separately, or can you mix them?
I mix them. I mix mine together.
So, but I shouldn't have them every day with the reds, right? Or
Well, what I do, you can do it 5 or 6 days a week. Some people can, if you can do this 3,
But
4, 5 days a week,
I
it's
burn
great.
up a lot of stuff. You ever listen to your body?
Yes, I'm
Because it's going to tell
more
you
and more.
in the long run. First of all, some of your bodies need to get saved, okay? We'll figure that out. Because they crave alcohol, cocaine, all the old stuff, remember, from the old days?
Yes,
Your body's still craving it.
unfortunately.
But no, your body will tell you like for breakfast. Who ever heard that we're supposed to eat donuts and
Terrible.
Danish pastry as a breakfast? They call it a continental breakfast.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
Yeah.
That is the devil's breakfast. That's
Right.
not
It
what
makes
you
you
should be
tired
eating
and
for breakfast.
sluggish and
That's
mentally
that's pure sugar. Are you listening to me at all?
We are.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
You
Honey,
don't need that.
Right.
People say, "Oh, Jim, you're losing way too much weight." If you eat what this man's telling you for your whatever your problem is, whatever
Or
your
to
needs
prevent.
are, unless you got a bad system, you can't gain weight if you're not eating tons of cholesterol and sugar.
And you're
if
not
you're
getting
eating
sugar.
the junk, all the junk's gone. You're not going to, unless you've got a you could have a problem inside your body that would make you gain weight without.
Unlikely. With this,
Unlikely,
you're not
but everybody
getting the
says they
calories.
have a. What is that problem? Everybody's what?
They will
Your
blame it on their
genes,
genes.
have bad
yeah.
genes, or
Right, but what happens when
Thyroid.
you eat that big breakfast with the right combination of food? Again, fiber, you need good fats, you need protein. And this is one thing with women, they won't eat pancakes or starches, but they don't eat enough protein.
Right, yeah.
And also you
True.
need healthy carbs. You need the healthy carbs, the healthy fats, the healthy protein, and the fiber. When you put that together, and then your fruits and veggies. The diet in America is so deficient in fruits and vegetables. Realize
Yes,
fruits
I know.
and vegetables prevent most of the cancers.
Right.
And so by getting adequate servings of fruits and vegetables, you are literally closing the door on cancer, but most people don't. Or the number one vegetable eaten, the number two most common vegetables eaten in America. You know what they are?
What are they?
Can you guess, anyone?
French fry.
Potatoes,
probably.
number one.
Potato.
Mainly in the form of potato chips or French fries. And number two, tomatoes, mainly in the form of ketchup, tomato sauce. Those are over 50% of the vegetables consumed by Americans today.
Wow.
Now listen to this. Both of those vegetables are nightshades, which in a lot of people like me with autoimmune disease, I had autoimmune disease, psoriasis, is inflaming me. People with osteoarthritis, those generally inflame them. So over half the vegetables eaten in this country are usually inflammatory for a lot of people. Now we don't have any of this in ours.
So if a potato, like a French fry, I don't eat mashed potatoes at all because in my reading, I read that
Converts to sugar.
they go to sugar.
They do.
Is
You're
that
absolutely
true?
right. Absolutely right. For you, it's best not to avoid them. Or if you do, if you don't have diabetes, you can have potatoes the size of a tennis ball. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you eat potatoes, like you go to some of these restaurants, and the serving sizes are massive, and then they have a huge thing of butter, tablespoon of butter in the center of it. Now, you're just clogging your arteries up and asking for diabetes with that. So again, it's the choices, and moderation is the key.
Yes.
Okay, but what we're doing here, if we have water,
Yes,
can we get a
we
picture of
do.
water? Thank you. Let's
do.
just mix some up.
Yes.
First we want to add our water. And so this is what I do, and even with my babies love to drink
So
it.
so it's okay for children?
Absolutely. Fruits and vegetables is much better than candy and cake and cookies and ice cream.
Oh, this is
we take a
perfect.
scoop
Okay,
here.
so-
Now look at the brilliant anti-aging fruits here. These are
Yes.
all organic. I'm making a little teeny
That's
bit of
okay.
a mess.
That's okay, 'cause
But
we
see,
have it
there's our anti-aging
one little
fruits.
scoop.
One scoop. And then we have our greens here.
Oh, so you're
our
gonna mix-
fermented greens and
See,
grasses.
I never
They're
thought-
all pre-digested for you now.
See, I never thought to mix the greens with the fruit
Oh, it's
before
great.
until Mary said
It tastes even better. So let's make
Okay.
you one. Let's make Jim one.
Okay.
Now again, you don't have to use 8 ounces, guys. Many times I don't have
could just do a
time.
li-
I just put
Yeah.
4 ounces in there.
So do I. That's what I do
4 ounces
too.
is usually all you need.
Yeah, because I don't always have the time just to get it all down. So yeah, that's good. I'm
going to put
glad
about
to
4
hear
ounces
that.
in here.
Okay.
And also, you really taste those wonderful anti-aging fruits, the pomegranate, the raspberries, the blueberries, and these are all organic. Now realize a lot of our fruits are loaded with pesticides, which most people don't realize. Apples. You know, apples have some of the highest pesticide residues.
Oh.
Peaches and
What can I do
nectarines.
about that?
Well, this is organic. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh.
They don't have it.
Oh, good.
Now you're getting about 10 servings fruits and veggies here when you do this, antioxidant equivalents.
Okay.
That's a lot, guys. And then you just shake this up, and my goodness, you
So
have your
good.
perfect green. Now this is super alkalinizer. Remember, a lot of these grasses and all and fruits have a pH of around, they bring your pH up to about 9.5, similar to your water. But the thing that's different with this, when you eat the vegetables and grasses, like wheatgrass, is super alkalinizing. It keeps your pH high for hours.
Oh,
That's what's a little different from your water. The water's good, but when you combine the water with this and do it first thing in the morning, it'll keep your pH of your tissues up for hours.
So
That's
what I love about it.
excellent.
one person could order one of each, and
Thank you.
could like if there were two little skinny people, you know.
Yeah.
That they could probably split.
Oh, absolutely.
One, and so
Well,
they could go 2 months.
Sure,
on one.
absolutely you could. You could do a half a scoop of each once a day, and then you're still
Yeah.
getting plenty of vegetables and fruits.
Yes.
So that's a great
It's
way to do
so
it too.
good together. I've never
is.
had it together before.
Can I
great.
try it, honey?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love
And I like it with less water
I
because
do
you
too.
really, the tastes are really delicious.
It
Especially
really
those
is.
fruits. Those
Yeah.
fruits
Okay,
are
honey,
really
make
good.
me this
Now
every
you're
day,
saying,
okay?
what about sugar? There's only 1 gram of sugar per serving of your greens, and there's only 2 grams of sugar. But look at all the fiber we have in it. There's lots of fiber in it too.
Now, as a diabetic, can I handle
Yes,
that 2 grams?
absolutely. Absolutely, because it's got the fiber with it, see?
Okay. So
That's so
I try
good.
not to there's some fruit that would not be good for me as a
Well,
diabetic.
the high
right? Too
glycemic
much.
fruits, yes. There's certain high glycemic fruits like raisins, dried fruits are real high in sugar. So I don't like my diabetics going on, any kind of dried
Yeah,
fruit. Fruit
yeah,
juices,
that's
of
what
course,
I'd be
are
I'm
real
careful
high in
with.
sugar. But this, you're not going to get it. My diabetics have this without any problem.
So
I mean,
good.
if you haven't ordered the book, or you can order these.